Welcome to Pugging with Shintar, episode 21. Once again being recorded late on a Saturday evening. I'm actually kind of sleepy, but I had a pretty good time with the last two late night runs, so I thought I'd give it another go. Episode 20 was pretty epic, wiping in Crisis on Umbara and taking over an hour to finish it, but I did finish, so I see it as a good run in the end. Let's see what I get today. I have unticked Crisis on Umbara because I'm done with it now. No instant pop today, okay. I've mostly got master modes left in the queue now. Only a few veteran modes. A commenter was remarking that basically not everyone does just any kind of random, and if people pick their favorites, it's more likely to be the easy and fast ones like Hammer Station or Kadamimu, which is sort of in line with the ones I haven't had pop up. I mean, Terrell 5 and False Emperor are not really hard, but they are long, so I could see people not wanting to do them. Assault on Titan is somewhat difficult. Same for Czerka Core Meltdown, and then of course there is the infamous Blood Hunt that may or may not be super difficult since the 5.0 retuning. I don't really know, but I would certainly like to find out. And it's a master mode. Let's see where we're going tonight. With a primal goddess. If she does accept. Ooh, hard mode Czerka Core Meltdown. That could be nasty. But at least I'm now 58 and I have all my tools, so I don't really have an excuse for not being able to do it. Good God, what is this? This is our tank's companion. Who even... oh my God, it's Theron! What have they done to you? Oh God, I'm glad he was just dismissed. That was horrible. Poor Theron.
Greetings, investor. The CZ-198 Green Habitat Zone gathers the galaxy's finest flora and fauna, providing all
what is our
material for our projects.
tank doing?
Do not touch or approach the exhibit.
Charging in on his own. He must be very confident in his cooldowns. But okay. Right, what is there to worry about for me here? Well, both the first two bosses, to be honest. I find the desert boss to be tough to heal because of all the environmental damage. The jungle one is not that bad from my experience, but when I ran it as DPS recently, we had a healer who could not keep up with that one at all, even though the same healer had no trouble with the desert boss, so... Maybe it's also been retuned, who knows. Yes, Primal Goddess is, again, a sentinel, not a guardian, like it says on the group finder. Silly bug. Our tank really doesn't give a damn about where any of us are. He's just like, I'm gonna tank these things to death. He's blowing all his movement cooldowns just to get in there first. It's quite crazy. He does have an item rating of 247, so I guess he can afford to do that. DPS are 238 and 242. I don't count as usual, of course, just being bolstered. This area is actually quite pretty if you... if you take the time. So, to look at it, and there I go falling down. I guess that's why people don't usually look at it. Can I do that while moving? Oh yeah, I don't have to. All the extras. I guess it's not a good idea to look at the ceiling even if it's pretty. Yeah, I keep still trying to hit successive treatment while running, but I don't have the utility yet. I keep forgetting that this is tied to a utility, not a default property of the ability. I didn't even notice what I should have done. The more you pug, the more you learn. Anyway, yes, this is my most feared boss because he does so much environmental damage. Or at least he used to. I don't know, maybe it's been nerfed by the retuning. We'll find out. So I hit my raid buff. There's the sandstorm. Actually, that didn't feel as bad as it used to. I mean, everyone followed the proper strategy and the tank tried to position the boss quickly so he would destroy the generator and the AoE stops, but still, I remember hurting. I remember that hurting a lot more than it did there. It also seems to go a bit longer now between sandstorm activations than I'm used to. I mean, we got a fair amount of DPS in there. My big trauma from this boss comes from a run from back in the day, before Shadow of Revan, because it was before we had utilities. And I did this on my Scoundrel, who was hybrid spec, so she didn't have all the healing talents, and she just could not heal through this boss. It was too much damage. But this doesn't seem so bad. It really doesn't. I mean, we've only had 2 sandstorm phases. We'll probably have 1 more before the boss dies, but it's really not that bad. Ah, this time we're taking a bit more damage because the tank went the wrong way at first. Okay, that boss really wasn't as bad as I feared. We'll see how the jungle one goes then. Because as I said, that run where I was DPS, the healer actually kept up with this boss and then utterly failed on the jungle boss, so... Sorry, people. I must go. I see, that's why our tank was in such a rush. Friend calls, they need help. Good luck. Okay, who is group lead? Me, actually. Then find a replacement. And I guess in the meantime we can use a companion, maybe?
I've got your back.
See how Jorgen does. He doesn't have very high influence. 4. Yes! But shouldn't need that for his trash anyway. Boss might be a bit trickier. Especially since he needs to be repositioned every so often. Well, this standing in the bad stuff here also isn't optimal. So micromanage Jorgen out of it, but then he jumps back in. But now it's gone. I tell him to go passive again to run out of the stuff. Oh well, the mob is dead. I hope it won't take us too long to get a new tank. And I don't think we can do bosses with Jorgen tanking. Or at least not this boss. Suppose we might be able to do it with one of them DPS tanking. And the important thing is we need someone to guide the boss towards the spores, which I don't think I can do with Jorgen, even with attempts at micromanagement. He can try. Okay, I'll set him to damage then. See how much damage I can heal through on a DPS. Ow! I don't want to aggro. Well, this isn't working so well, even with my aggro drop. That was unexpected, that my heal aggro is enough to have the boss with me the entire time. that his way of saying, please, yes, let's try it with the companion again, instead of just standing around waiting for a tank, which might or might not appear anytime soon?
Good luck.
As he did with his companion. Also Jogan, probably a higher influence level than mine though. It's not hard. I guess we are trying it then. I'm not sure Primal Goddess is actually there. She is? Okay. Let's see how we're doing. But there's all that random AoE. I don't remember him doing that much AoE damage. Okay, so he's trying to get his companion to move over to the next spore at some point. Oh, here come the flappies. Oh! Okay, they do a lot of damage. I don't remember them doing that much damage. One melee attack hitting for nearly 30k. That's not surprising that I died that quickly then with that's like in 3 hits. And there's 3 mobs, so 1 hit from each mob and I'm nearly dead. To be fair, I wasn't reacting very well because I was looking for my cooldown, which I don't have yet. But even so. Well, that seemed doable in terms of boss damage. Yeah, the ads appearing and mauling me to death in 2 seconds was a bit not so good. But yeah, I would say that fight has definitely been retuned compared to last time I did it as a healer, because I don't remember the ads hitting that hard and the boss's jump AoE doing that much damage. Primal Goddess doesn't seem as enthused. Still standing at the entrance. I guess that's her way of saying, I don't want to try with the companion tanking again. Though I still think it's doable, because usually, like, even a real tank wouldn't be on the ads that quickly, because it's usually the DPS that just has to eat them down. Is this hat an upgrade for me? Yes, it is. Okay, let's put it all in. Does it make a difference to my stats? Yes, it actually makes my health a few hundred points higher. Not even a few hundred. Sorry, 162. So less than 100 points higher. Yay, bolster. It's pointless. Just enter group finder again. What does he mean? That he's leaving, I guess. Not sure how he expects it to go faster. I mean, groups in progress do get priority. So is he leaving, or is he just deciding to go outside and do some dailies or whatever while we wait? Okay, seems to be waiting outside. Fine. Well, that's annoying. kind of annoying. She left, which is understandable, but apparently that threw us out of the group finder and I had to requeue. So excuse the crunching, I was eating some crisps while I was waiting. It appears we have people. A level 70 Vanguard and another commando. Trooper group! All trooper group, yay! That brings back memories. I remember in the early days I did with some guildies, we ran an old trooper Battle of Ilum. And that was actually somewhat challenging back then because at the time commandos were like the only advanced class without an interrupt. So we completely had to rely on our tank to interrupt everything and it was a little scary. Everyone is here. Okay, now deep breath. Hopefully this will go better. I have to be careful with when those ads appear. I'm not sure where they spawn. I'll try to hang back a bit. I think it's somewhere near the middle. So maybe I can avoid having them appear right on my head. Since they hit so hard. Oh, I see both of the joiners are in the Spanish guild. Here come the ads. Ah, the tank taunted them, thank god. At 30k per melee hit, I really don't want them on me. Just have to make sure I keep moving so I'm far away from wherever the ads appear later. Wow, that AoE, it does hurt. Here come the flappy things, I'm gonna run, I don't want them on me! Yep, both DPS and tank are taking care of them. Just what is the range of that AoE stun? That's insane. Has it really always been that bad? At least the damage is manageable and the boss is going down. There we go. Well, that wasn't quite so bad, but yeah, it's fine if the ads are controlled, but they do hit harder than I thought they would. Plus that AoE stun is a bit mad. It seems to be impossible to outrange it. Lol fact. Yes. That's one way of responding. Everyone's wearing trooper outfits as well, except for Claudia here, who seems to be wearing some sort of leather gear with holes in her trousers. That's not very trooper-like. Oh good, I'm glad they're not trying to go through the middle. If you go through the middle here, then all the little scientists trapped in the middle die, and it's not just that I feel bad about it, they scream really loud. It's sort of... it's very unpleasant on the ears if someone does it unexpectedly. Wait, what? Okay. That was me not really paying attention, I guess. I guess Claudio got aggro somehow. And died because of that. Probably could have healed her through it if I had paid more attention. But I was like, eh, it's all easy now. Tank only takes a little bit of damage, it's fine. Should I try to rocket over that? Oh, I don't even have my rocket thing yet. Stupid me. I keep thinking I have abilities that I don't have yet. So yeah, let's not try to do anything funky and let's just run across this pipe. Cutscene is not that interesting, I mean.
Protocols initiated. Hunger and the blood scent of war. Leave no survivors.
And it's just a giant flesh raider grunting. I mean, this boss is actually, somewhat ironically, the easiest one in the instance. I mean, it's not like it's impossible to die or anything, but basically you just have to kill these data integration points, then kill the ads that spawn every other one, I think.
Storing enemy tactics.
And
Beginning cross
when the boss himself comes out, you have to remember to move out of his AoE. Spin move. So yeah, fairly straightforward. I suppose the only things that can happen is that you plant these circles in bad places, which could be annoying, or that you die to the AoE spin. What do the ads if you do not pay attention to them at all? Wow, this was actually a lot of damage.
Weakening.
Warning. Vigilant energy levels at 94%. Time to reach minimum safe distance has expired.
Cannot see target. But I can. So yeah, apparently there's also this. Yeah, every other one it spawns ads, and when it doesn't spawn ads, it just does lots of damage. Or is the damage on the same ones where it spawns the ads? Oh well. Whatever. That was very well placed. I couldn't even see him hiding behind that thing.
Vigilant energy levels at 72%. Czerka Corporation is now absolved of any culpability in your death.
Rising. The great dark comes for you.
Levels at 35%.
Here's the boss.
Please secure all data and exit the building immediately.
There, I managed to avoid being pulled in by use of Hold the Line. Claudia got smacked by the spinny move. Old Shirley did the rocket back thing. Boop. Which I don't have yet. And I keep thinking that I do. Ah, I would go again, cancelling my own ability.
Cast in metal, made invulnerable.
Okay, we're getting a bit low here. Obviously getting hit by the spinning mode. But okay, we made it.
Losing power. Systems.
I don't know why this isn't grayed out, because I do have my Czerka rep mixed out. Thanks, so. Well, that run didn't take that long, except for the wait time for the replacement tank, which you will not have to actually watch, because I will have edited it out of the video. But it did take up some real time for me. Oh, that also finishes the Titans of Industry quest, so I can hand that in, I guess. Oh, my weekly searching for allies for some reason also completed, even though the mission says that you have to be eligible for the daily reward to be able to complete this mission. But sometimes it completes even when I have some flashpoints unselected. I can't quite figure out when it does that and why. But hey, I'm not complaining. A bit more extra XP and stuff.
Impeccable work, Major. Though I've come to expect nothing less from Havoc Squad. I already have a team preparing to sweep CZ-198 and secure the facility.
Ah, Saresh. When you weren't mindlessly evil. I miss those days. Well, that's another story quest out of the way. Those pieces of gears are not upgraded, so... that implant, I guess. Don't look at what I'm actually wearing under the outfit designer. Sheesh. Well, that went to KL apart from the long wait time. That's another hard mode ticked off. And I learned that the difficulty of the bosses in there has certainly changed compared to what I'm used to. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.